name is Dave Hammond. I'm one of the directors of New Mexico Pilot Association. Mr. Secretary, thank you for a moment. I wanted to ask the students back there, are there any students that are looking forward to being a pilot or an astronaut? Look at that. There's more hands than the scientists. And I've been a pilot all my life, as Mr. White has, Representative White, and we in the New Mexico Pilot Association are very interested in recruiting these young people to be pilots because there is a future pilot shortage. And guess what? I would venture to say that every one of those astronauts that pilots those vehicles into space have been pilots and have had that same dream. So I would hope we are very much in support of the legislation. Briefly, I'd like to introduce our New Mexico Pilot Association President, Kathy Myers. She might like to say a few words, but my last thought is that I would hope and pray that politics does not enter these decisions. I know that's a nasty word, but now is a time for our politicians to come together and pass this legislation.
Thank you, Dave, and I will be brief. Mr. McMillan, it's nice to see you after communicating with you on email, and had I known that we needed, I flew up today. Bill Allen could have come with me. If you ever need to come up again, I invite you to. I am president of New Mexico Pilots Association, and I do live in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I want to tell you how I will mimic Dave's words about where all of this space did start, all this travel with young students interested in aviation. I drive along I-25 and I see a very tiny little sign that says Spaceport America, and I'm hoping that someday that's going to have big flashing lights and big arrows and all kinds of wonderful things happening down there. It will benefit all of New Mexico, but I can tell you personally that for the folks down in areas like Socorro and TRC and Silver City and Hatch and Las Cruces, they are looking forward to this initiative very much, not only for their own personal gain economically, but also because we need lots of the industry to come in. I applaud the students back here. New Mexico Pilots has worked with an organization called SEMA, Science, Engineering, Math, and Aeronautic Academy with New Mexico State. Congratulations on your efforts and continue with that. And I just want to say I am very proud to be a part of the grassroots of aviation. We look up and we see commercial travel now, we just take it for granted. The idea of having this type of travel in space is just still so awesome to me. I mean, I hope I will be around to enjoy that. And I want you to know that New Mexico Pilots does support this entire initiative, and I appreciate the chance to talk to you today. Thank you.